Jays begin their last series of the regular season, but there is more to come. They are in the playoffs and will be playing somebody somewhere on Tuesday, most likely Tampa Bay down in Florida at the Trop, a foe, of course, they are very familiar with. I would imagine the celebration was pretty good last night, Buck.
Boy, you can bet it was. And Charlie Montoya, you saw his excitement, his enthusiasm. I mean, he's been very guarded with his emotions throughout the course of the lead-up to this clinching game. But last night, the emotions came out, and they celebrated as a team, and they did it right on the field here in Buffalo. It was terrific.
So the Orioles are in town. The Orioles have been eliminated. They are 24-33 on the season. A look at the starting lineup for Baltimore, brought to you by TD, proud fan and official bank of the Toronto Blue Jays, and Ryan Mountcastle. Remember, he hit his first 2 home runs in the same game against the Blue Jays in Buffalo a few weeks ago. He's a good-looking rookie. Austin Hayes was not with the Orioles earlier, was out with a ribcage injury. He is back as well, but Baltimore playing for pride right now. As we mentioned, they have already been eliminated.
Taijuan Walker made his first start as a Blue Jay against this Baltimore Oriole ball club on the 29th of August, and he picked up a win in that outing. 6 innings, no runs on 4 hits. He walked 3, but struck out 4, and he's really throwing the ball well lately. Last time out against Philadelphia, he had a season-high tying 8 strikeouts. And I think this guy's going to be a key to the success for the Blue Jays in the postseason. Everybody assumes that the Game 1 starter will be Hyun-Jin Ryu. I think that Walker would be a nice second game starter for the Blue Jays, and I like the way he throws. He pounds the strike zone. And, you know, he had a 5-walk game earlier this year, but that was the outlier. He is generally a pretty good strike thrower. Defensively, a couple changes for the Blue Jays. No Biggio, no Gurriel tonight. Jonathan Davis gets a start in left. Grichuk and Hernandez in center and right. Bichette up the middle with VR. Panic's over at third base, and Travis Shaw is at first base. This is his 7th start. This is kind of an interesting start for me, because the question in the postseason, do you start Vladdy as the DH? Do you put Shaw at first base? So Travis Shaw is probably going to play a couple games at first base in this season-ending series.
And remember, as Buck mentioned, no Biggio, no Gurriel, and that tells you, and Charlie confirmed it in his pregame Zoom with the media, Buck, that they are prioritizing rest over seeding. Going into the playoffs, there is a slim chance the Blue Jays could catch the Yankees and become the 5 seed as opposed to the 8 seed where they are right now. There's an even slimmer chance they could catch Cleveland and be the 7 seed. It's a little convoluted because of the playoff format, but Charlie was very open about it. He said the most important thing that he wants to do the next 3 days is get 2 of his regulars out. They've only got 3 bench players, and you got to have a catcher, a backup catcher. So he'll have 2 of his regulars on the bench tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday, so that everybody's as rested as possible going into the playoffs.
Yeah, and tonight it's Biggio and Gurriel who will sit this one out. Kevin Biggio has the most plate appearances in the majors, so he certainly has earned a rest.
And again, the most likely scenarios that the Blue Jays, Biggio, you can see Jonathan Davis is in there. VR is leading off, and Randall Grichuk is hitting cleanup again and playing center field. And how about 17 doubles and 17 homers in 37 career games against Baltimore pitching? That'll work.
OPS over 1.1 for Randall. And the Blue Jays, they'd like to finish up on a real positive note to face Jorge Lopez for a second time this season. Jorge Lopez, this is his 3rd career start against the Blue Jays. 5th overall appearance. His first start of the season was right here in Buffalo on the 30th of August, and he retired the first 10 he faced, and then he ran into some control problems. So he is opening up this series for Baltimore. Lopez is 27 years old. He also pitched with Kansas City.
Jonathan VR in the leadoff spot tonight for the Blue Jays with Biggio on the bench.